kicking off this morning with IBM. Big Blue's president Jim Whitehurst joins me now in a CNBC exclusive, formerly the CEO of Red Hat. Jim, good to see you. I think this is our first time seeing you on TV since you became president of IBM, so congratulations. And I understand you got some news this morning on security.
Yes, we do this morning. So one of the big issues that obviously we're all working through in cloud is security. And in particular, if you look at kind of security and the potential availability of data with what's happening in quantum and the advances happening in quantum, there's a real concern that threat actors are stealing data today, knowing in 3 or 4 or 5 years they can use quantum computing to break that encryption. So companies need to be thinking now about ensuring they have encryption that's what we call quantum safe, that keeps quantum from computers from being able to break that encryption. And so we've announced a set of products that basically encrypt data, both what we call at rest, so when it's stored as well as when it's being processed, with encryption that is safe for quantum computers, which means you don't have to worry about data being stolen today and then being decrypted 5 years from now.
Huh, okay. Well, let's talk more broadly about the state of the cloud. We're going to get a lot of cloud news this week, not just because a certain rival is having a conference, but because their whole ecosystem, which involves a lot of companies that you work with, is also likely to have news. So let's focus in on hybrid, which is an area of strategic importance for IBM. What's the most important consideration right now in Q4 for your customers when it comes to doing this hybrid migration right?
Well, I think choice. And that's why we say hybrid cloud versus choosing any single provider. You know, there's actually a big partner of ours that's having a conference this week that we work very closely with to make sure that our infrastructure runs really, really well on AWS. In fact, not only do we offer our infrastructure on AWS, AWS offers our infrastructure as a product itself. And so by using what we call a hybrid cloud infrastructure, so infrastructure that runs not only on Amazon, but also runs on our cloud, it runs on Google, it runs on Microsoft, you can write once and run anywhere. Importantly, you can secure it anywhere, so you don't have 4, 5, 6 different clouds and different security models, different development models associated with it. So our real kind of strategic thrust is all about choice. To help enterprises, whether you're running on premise or running on any cloud that you choose, to do it in a safe, secure, reliable way. Let's
talk about on-premise, because when IBM reported earnings, there was a slowdown, I believe, in software sales for on-premise use. We saw something similar from VMware. Talked to Pat Gelsinger last week. That's part and parcel, I guess, of this pandemic environment and some of the adjustments that people are making. But give some more color on that and what you expect to happen as we head into 2021.
Well, look, people are setting budgets now, and I think there's a general sense that we will, at least by summer of next year, be returning to some degree of normalcy. So without a doubt, there's a move to cloud and SaaS type models, which we're participating in by making sure our software is able to be run on other clouds. But certainly there's been a dip of on-premise usage where we are relatively higher share. And so certainly the pandemic has hurt us relatively. But as we get into next year, both combination of having taken all of our products, we call them cloud packs now, and made them available on any major public cloud via our infrastructure, as well as the kind of return to work and therefore on-premise software, we think bodes well for us as we get into next year.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.